Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at the daily challenge problem. Problem 609, find duplicate file in system. In this video, we're going to share a solution based on string manipulations. So this problem is marked medium in Leetcode, but its operations are straightforward. Therefore, we are not going to read through the statement line by line. But here, let's make 2 points. First, we can return the answer in any order. So this is 1 point. Another point is that in the return, we should, this is the return format. We should include the directory name and the file name. So in other words, fully qualified path. So with that said, so here are 2 examples. So in example 1, so for the content EFGH, it corresponding to this several files, and for the content ABCD, it corresponding to this file and this file with 1 and 3 here. So here are some additional constraints or assumptions. So for example, the path length and each of the elements in the path has also a upper bound in length, and the sum of path length is bounded by 5 times 10 to the power 5, and the path I format. So that's about it for the main problem statement. So here I would like to point out that so this problem is actually very practical, and sometimes in specific work we might meet such situations. So this follow-up problem are also very interesting. It's actually good to think about them. So with that said, let's look at the method. So here in our solution, so we're going to use string method, so like string split. So also in order to prepare the output, we're going to use fstring. So to summarize, so the main operations we're going to use in our code are the following. First, we're going to use string split method to retrieve file content information. So this is 1 point. Another point is that we're going to use dictionary to group contents. Then this way we can check if there are duplicates. So thirdly, we're going to use fstring to prepare output. So the code for this problem actually is very straightforward, or the code speaks itself. So we are going to directly write the code. So with that said, let's look at the code. So first, I'm going to initialize a result variable. So it's going to be a default dictionary. In other words, a subclass of the vanilla dictionary in Python. So I'm going to call it collections default dictionary. So we would like to choose a container. So due to the output format, so I'm going to use list here. So with this done, so then we can iterate over the path. So for path in path, then we're going to use string split method to get the required information. So the path actually contains two pieces of information. One is a folder and one is a files. So I will call this folder files. So it's going to be the split. So the split will based on the empty space, like here, right? So then the first element will be the folder, and the remaining ones are the corresponding files. So I'm going to call it folder files, the first element, and folder files, the remaining elements. So this is going to be a list, right? So once we get this is the folder name. This is going to be a part in the output string format, and then we're going to iterate over the files. Then for file in files, then what we are going to do is the file has such a format, and this is the content, right? So ABCD. But if the contents are the same, then we include a closing parentheses. They are still the same. So we can regard ABCD and the close parentheses as the contents. So this way, or this viewpoint, enable us to split at this opening parenthesis. So what we are going to do is the following. So we're going to have name content. So it's going to be file split. So we're going to split according to this opening parenthesis. Then after we do this split, so we can get the name and the content. So name content will be name content 0 and name content 1. So we write using two lines. So actually we can write using one line, but this way is in parallel to this two lines above. So with that done, so what we are going to do is that first we can prepare the string format, right? So S is F. So we're going to have a folder, right? So then we have the folder and the name, right? So the name. Then we have a forward slash in between. So this is going to be the output if there were duplicates. Then we are going to put this result content. So content will be the key in the result dictionary. Then because we use a list as the container, so we can append so the string S. So this is actually the full logic here. So next we are going to prepare the return. So the return is actually very easy. So for item in result values, so notice that the item is a list, so corresponding to a specific content. If the item has length greater than 1, there would be duplicates. So then we are going to use some filter. Item in result values, if length of the item as a list is greater than 1. So this is actually the full code for this format of writing of a solution. So first, let's do a special case check. So here else, let's see, return for item so where so for item in result. So let's see. Yeah, it passes the first example. So now let's do a generic case check. Yeah, it passes all the generic cases. So here actually there are some redundancies in this format of writing, so which are related to the follow-up questions. So here, when we prepare the dictionary, so there might be large portion of files which do not have content duplicates. So, but we still append to the dictionary. So in other words, the result dictionary contains files that are with duplicates and without duplicates. So this way actually we use a lot of space. So that's also demonstrates why it's interesting to think of the follow-up questions. So I guess with that said, so that's about it. It's about it for this problem and this video. Thank you very much.